It's that corner down there that scares me the most. It feels like it goes right out over. But this is amazing. Hey Trippers, this is Trippin Traci. Today's trip brings us to Cuyahoga National Park. Trip with me. As you may know, I changed my trip plans a bit. I am heading north to Ohio to get away from the rain. The rain stopped and the snow started. I was so excited. I haven't seen snow in years. It's coming down pretty good now. It's so beautiful. I'm thankful to be here to experience this. It's starting to stick on the ground, look. Look at Casper over here. It's so pretty. It's getting slippery. Uh-oh. Hope I don't slip. The snow only lasted a few hours. I had fun and we were able to drive the next day. I'd like to thank Harv Goen for allowing me to stay at his place for a few days and for filming me while we were at Cuyahoga Valley. We had a lot of fun. Thanks, Harv. We're on our way to Cuyahoga National Park in Ohio. And it is a rainy day, but it's supposed to clear up. We'll explore the park, take some photos, and ride the scenic railroad they have there. Though a short distance from the urban areas of Cleveland and Akron, Cuyahoga Valley National Park seems worlds away. The park is a refuge for native plants and wildlife and provides routes of discovery for visitors. The winding Cuyahoga River gives way to deep forests, rolling hills, and open farmlands. Walk and ride the towpath trail to follow the historic routes of the Ohio and Erie Canal. In the park's north, the Canal Exploration Center details the 19th century waterway's history. Towering Brandywine Falls is one of several waterfalls in the park. The Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railroad runs through the park as well. Gonna run up here to the station and make sure we're in the right place. I saw on a video yesterday there are about 3 or 4 of these stations. I wish we had a better day, but it's still gorgeous. All aboard the Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railroad. We almost missed the train.
Due to financial problems, railroads consolidated into Traci system, and later CSX. The last passenger train came through here in 1963. This is one of the quietest areas on the whole train. One of my favorite areas to take a nap when no one's on board.
The National Park Scenic Excursion is a unique way to experience all the natural wonder of Cuyahoga Valley National Park. Sit back and relax as the train weaves through the valley and races along the rushing Cuyahoga River. The route provides passengers the opportunity to possibly spot eagles, deer, beavers, and herons in their natural habitat. The history of trains in the Cuyahoga Valley stretches back more than 100 years. In 1880, the Valley Railway began operations, transporting coal to Cleveland, Akron, and Canton from the Tuscarawas River Valley. It also provided passenger service. For people living in the industrial cities, leisure excursions into the countryside provided relief from the pressures, pollution, and crowding of urban life. After a decade of operation, the Valley Railway became part of the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad. In the 1900s, competition from automobiles, trucks, and buses caused the decline of both freight and passenger service. Interest in the line was renewed in 1972 as a scenic excursion route. The Cuyahoga Valley Preservation and Scenic Railway Association was born. Originally known as the Cuyahoga Valley Line, the Scenic Railroad now operates as Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railroad.
Come again.
Thank you.
Okay, you too. Have a good afternoon.
We're going to go see Brandywine Falls now. It's beautiful, but I'm a little scared. It's really, really hot. A bustling village once surrounded these falls. Taking advantage of the water power, George Wallace built a sawmill here in 1814. Over the next decade, the village of Brandywine added a whiskey distillery, grist mill, woolen mill, and a dozen houses. There's a corner up here that scares me a lot. It's right over the falls, but I'm going to try and get as close as I can. In 1825, Wallace transferred his property to his sons, who then formed the Wallace Brothers Company. Business thrived for the next 30 years. Eventually, Brandywine's prosperity dried up. The Ohio and Erie Canal, and later the railroads, shipped goods to the cities of Akron and Cleveland, leaving towns like Brandywine behind. Except for the barn and house built by James Wallace in 1848, now restored as the inn at Brandywine Falls, only a few hidden foundations remain of the village of Brandywine.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to go out there. So you guys know I'm really out here. It's that corner down there that scares me the most. It goes right, it feels like it goes right out over. But this is amazing. I did it! Now we're gonna go take some photos of Everett Road Covered Bridge. I hope we get some good photos. I think we will. It's a beautiful time of day. It's nice and sunny out.
The story of Everett Road Covered Bridge echoes the story of transportation and recreation in the Cuyahoga Valley. Horses and wagons, and later automobiles, traveled the original bridge built in the late 1870s. The reconstructed bridge remains busy, but only with foot traffic. Horseback riders, contra dancers, environmental education students, and photographers visit regularly. The reconstructed Everett Covered Bridge stands as a reminder of a common 19th century Ohio scene. While its original date of construction is uncertain, it is patterned on the 1869 Smith Truss design. In the 19th century, Ohio led the nation with over 2,000 covered bridges, the first built in 1809.
I was gonna try and go down there and get some more footage of the bridge, but this is pretty steep for me, and it's a little bit muddy, and I don't have my hiking shoes on, so I don't think I'm gonna do it. There's another place over here, which is even steeper. I think people slide down, but I don't know how to get back up. Oh, there's a mushroom. Let's take a picture of it. See? There's a place on the other side that has some stairs, so I'm gonna give that a shot. Get a good shot of the bridge though from here. No, not great. That's too bad. We are ending our day here at Ohio's one and only national park, Cuyahoga National Park. We visited Brandywine Falls, Everett Road Bridge. We got some awesome footage, and we hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. That helps me out on YouTube. And don't forget, subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, I will bid you adieu and to stay trippy. Hey trippers, this is Trippin' Traci. Today's trip brings us to Brandywine Falls at Cuyahoga. We're ending our day at Ohio's first and only national park, Cuyahoga. We're ending our day here at Ohio's one and only national park, Cuyahoga National Park.